Every morning, sunlight reaches your window before you are fully awake. It has already crossed 150 million kilometers to get to you. It is warm. It is familiar. It feels like home. But there is a place where that same light is not gentle. There is a place where the sun reaches out, and the heat is not warmth anymore. It is a wall. A physical wall. Of charged particles moving faster than anything we have ever built. In December 2024, we sent something there on purpose. We sent it closer to the sun than any object in human history. And it came back. What it found changes everything. If you were there, penetrate every tissue in your body. The delicate blood vessels at the back of your eyes, the ones allow you to see, would rupture under the intensity. You would not see a blinding white. You would see nothing. Darkness first, and then, at the deepest level, your organs. Your organs are dense, complex, layered tissue, but they are not built for radiation at millions of degrees. The molecular bonds inside cells would begin to break, not burning from the outside in, disintegrating from within. From the cellular level upward, it would not look like fire, it would look like nothing, because nothing would remain long enough to look like anything. Now imagine you understood all of this in advance. Imagine you were approaching that zone, and you tried to turn around. You could not. Not because of cruelty, because of geometry. The sun's gravity at that distance is not subtle. It is a force that pulls inward with extraordinary intensity. To escape it, to move outward, you need to be moving fast enough to overcome it. But the mathematics of space travel creates an impossible loop. More speed requires more fuel. More fuel requires more mass. More mass makes your spacecraft heavier, and a heavier spacecraft needs even more fuel to reach that speed. The loop does not close in your favor. Parker solved this differently. It did not try to fight the gravity head-on. It used Venus 7 times. Over the course of its mission, Parker flew close to Venus again and again. Each time, Venus's gravity bent its path, pulling it into a tighter and tighter orbit around the Sun. It took 6 years just to reach the closest point. There was no shortcut. And once inside the environment, once within that zone, the solar wind does not push you outward. It does not give you an escape route. The structure of the corona is a closed system. Magnetic field lines loop inward and back down. Particles caught in those loops travel in one direction, deeper. The shape of the system makes outward escape geometrically impossible without enormous external force. Nothing alive could generate that force on its own. You are not trapped by something malicious. You are simply in a place where the rules do not include your survival. To understand just how hostile this environment is, consider what happened the last time we sent something truly in. In December 1995, NASA sent the Galileo probe into the atmosphere of Jupiter, a gas giant. They did not send it into the worst region. They aimed it deliberately at a calm area. It lasted exactly 58 minutes. 58 minutes. 58 minutes. In the calm part. Then the pressure crushed it out of existence. The dangerous regions of Jupiter's atmosphere, the storms, the pressure spikes, would have taken it in seconds. The quiet zone took 58 minutes. Parker did survive. That is the remarkable part. And what it found during that December 2024 flyby, coming within 6.1 million kilometers, was not what anyone expected. Scientists had long known about a boundary where the solar wind shifts from slow to fast. They expected it to be a clean, predictable line. Parker found something completely different. It found that the boundary was jagged, folded, almost turbulent. The magnetic field lines were tangled in ways that should not have been possible given the models we had built. It also flew directly through structures called switchbacks, moments where the magnetic field reversed direction rapidly, like a river bending back on itself. These reversals happened repeatedly, dozens of times during a single pass. Each reversal was accompanied by a violent spike in particle speed. The data showed particles accelerating in ways the existing models could not explain. We had assumed we understood how the sun accelerated its own wind. We were wrong. Parker's instruments recorded temperatures, particle counts, and magnetic field measurements with a precision that nothing had ever achieved at that distance. The data is still being analyzed. We are still learning what it means. 6.1 million kilometers. From the surface, 690,000 kilometers per hour. The fastest thing we have ever built. 1 million degrees. In the outer atmosphere alone, 7 Venus flybys. 6 years of approach. 58 minutes. Galileo, in the calm zone. Magnetic field reversals. Dozens. In a single pass. Models. Shattered. Gone. The sun has been burning for approximately 4.6 billion years. It was here before the Earth had cooled. It was here before the oceans formed, before the first single-celled organism lived and died. It was here before the first human looked up and wondered what it was. We have had science for roughly 400 years. We have had space travel for 60. We sent our fastest machine, our most carefully engineered object, to brush past its outer edge. And we found that we were wrong about how it works. Not slightly wrong, fundamentally wrong. The sun did not notice Parker. It did not pause its billion-year process for our arrival. It has been doing this, sending out this wind, twisting these magnetic fields, heating this corona, since before any life existed on this planet to wonder about it. It will keep doing it long after we are gone. Parker showed us a small piece of the truth, a 6-minute window of data from 6.1 million kilometers out. And it was enough to rewrite our understanding. Imagine how much of the truth we have not yet seen. Softe outro. I hope you found this as humbling as I do.